Hello. You guys want to know what I spent my day doing? You don't even want to know. I basically tried like every single build I could think of. I tanked my win rate. I think I lost like every game today. And so basically, I tried ROV Wolves. I tried Veil Piercer Impale, because on the training dummy, Veil Piercer does like a lot of damage, but then obviously like you need to keep them in that damage. So I ran Frost Traps, Rain of Vengeance Wolves, Veil Piercer Impale, and then like, so it was okay because the traps, like I could CC people, but then the problem is I didn't do any damage. And then so right now I'm running this. I'm not running Shikara strafe. I'm running Pain Sower strafe. But even this build, just you do more damage with this build, but then you also die a lot more too. So this build is hard to play because you lose mobility, but then you get more damage. But then the problem is you die. Pain Sower dies in the current Necro meta because you can't iframe like their damage, right? So that's an issue. Tempest, Monk, Necro, this build has problems facing. Like you can't, it's hard to fight that straight up. But the other build, Shikara strafe, works pretty good against Necro, just it doesn't work good against Monk and Tempest a lot of times. So I don't know. I'm like, I keep going back and forth between both builds. Like this build's okay, but then a lot of the builds, the issue is more so matchmaking right now. If there's Necros, Tempests on the one side, it's pretty much GG. It's over. Like you can't stop them, and that's the problem. It's like, I don't know. And I tried so many different builds today. I tried, like I said, I tried pretty much everything I could think of. I went back to, like I said, traps and like Rain of Vengeance and things like that, and it just doesn't, just doesn't work. I tried to go on like full evasion to like run like a battle demon hunter kind of build, and stacking like 4 pieces of evasion eternal gear. That didn't work very well either because the QOT rune has an internal cooldown from when it can heal you. It's like every second or so. So it doesn't heal you like indefinitely for every single like evade that you have, because that would be, I think that would be kind of broken, because yeah, that would be kind of broken. Yeah, I saw that post. I don't, the thing is, so like, just I can only tell you how the game feels at my residence, and no one really streams, or like I want to see a stream at 4 to 6K res, because I just want to see how it plays, because I know how it plays at max res. DH loses straight up, like every single time. DH loses almost every single game. Not every single game. It's very difficult for DH, and if you have a team of ranged, mostly ranged, you're done. Like it doesn't matter. A demon hunter does not weigh the same as like a tempest or a necro, and we've been begging Blizzard to consider classes for so long in matchmaking. They still haven't, like, they still don't consider classes. So I don't know. I didn't read through all the comments. I just know that I saw that post and they were saying, rather than like nerfing, they should like buff. And necros are just hard to kill because you have like a 3-second window before. Not even, it's about a 3-second window, like a 2 to 3 second window that you can do damage to them. And like I said, Shikara strafe works okay because like you can just wind blade them and you can keep your distance from them. They have to burn Wraith to get out of your knockback. But then you're like super weak to, you're just super weak to a lot of other classes. I don't know. I might go back to Shikara strafe later, but I'm messing around with this impale build right now, and I'm not even sure that this impale build works very well, because like, yeah, it does, I do a lot of damage, but then also this makes me get too close to do damage. So I'm thinking about like just dropping this for the other one, the thud, I think is what it's called. Yeah, so then this is just 28.5%, but then I don't have any harmful effects. I'd have to drop like there's no burn, right? So I don't know. I have to change something else. So pants are kind of difficult. Oh, I was trying an infinite vengeance build as well. That didn't work very well. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Zazu? And I don't know if it's just because it's like early season and the matchmaking's messed up, like until you get to legend and then it balances out. But like, I'm facing the same people that you do in legend, and it's completely unbalanced. Like they just have too much melee on one side, and that's the majority of my games. It's just too much melee on one side. Like let's take a look at this game. They have a lot of melee. Like look how much melee they have. That's the problem. Like there's just too much melee, and like one demon, like a demon hunter does not weigh the same as a tempest. So or like that's the issue. Yeah, like even this guy says this is unbalanced. Like how? I don't understand how this happens. Look at this matchmaking. Every single game today has been like this for me. Like I don't get this. Like I just don't understand. And like I've been saying it for weeks and weeks and weeks, actually longer than weeks. And then the problem became even worse when they did the extra 10%. Like, you know, and I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Things I say, it just like falls on deaf ears. Like nothing ever changes, man. Like it's just very disappointing. It's like they cater to, they want to cater to lower res players, but then at the same time, you pretty much have to, well, I'm lagging. You pretty much have to roll like Tempest or Monk at like 10k res. Like I've said this before, at 10k res, like playing Demon Hunter is just griefing your team. Like you just grief your team playing a Demon Hunter. I need to get out of here and get this health pot. It's like lag or something going on right now. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And it's just like, instead of fixing the core problems, they're lazy. And they just want to throw more damage reduction at the problem, and that's not gonna fix it. Like, look at this. Look at this Tempest just taking 0 damage, and I'm running max damage, pretty much max damage, and I can't even get through Flowing Strike Shield. But Blizzard thinks that it's okay. Like the game's fine. Like melee is too strong, man. Like it's too strong. It's too strong. But they don't think they don't see anything wrong. So like, who streams at like lower res games? Because I want to see how they're playing, because there's no way, like there's just no way lower res games, unless you're like completely like a bot that, and then you just die, and they're like, oh, people die too fast, so let's just nerf damage again. Like that's the only explanation that I have, right? Like I can do like next to no damage against, like I can't even get through Flowing Strike Shield. Like that's just crazy. Like, just melee just doesn't take any damage. Like, look at that. That's insane. Yep. Insane. Absolutely insane. But no, you know, battlegrounds are balanced. It's not, I mean, it is the matchmaking, but it's a combination of things, right? So it's a combination of paragon level, right? So we got new gear. It's a combination of adding 20% damage reduction in a month, when I don't think that was not the issue. That was not the issue, right? That wasn't the problem. So, like, they're trying to solve for the wrong problem, right? Like, it's like I said, it's like they're lazy, and the data that they're looking at just shows, like, I don't know what data they're looking at, but I've played enough games like this today where it's completely unbalanced because there's too much melee on one side, but like, nothing changes. Like, they just keep buffing melee even more, and they keep nerfing ranged. But, you know, the game's fine, apparently. You know? Look how, like, these barbs aren't even that high res, right? And I can barely do damage to them before they get to me. Like, it's nutty, dude. It's nutty. And then Wizard's also another one of those, like, where it's like, yeah, just 0 damage. Like, it's just so crazy. I just don't do any damage. It's like, and I'm running as much damage as I possibly can without getting up some of my survivability. And it's like, man, there's just none. Like, there's just no damage that gets done. It's like I'm missing. It's like you miss every single shot. Like, and I even stacked like accuracy too, and it's like you still miss a lot. Maybe I should turn on damage numbers so I can actually see if I'm hitting or not. And let me see if it says like miss or something. I'll turn the damage on after this. I'm actually curious on like, I don't know. Yeah, let me turn on numbers, because it just feels like everything's absorbed. Like, literally every single thing is absorbed. And I'll show you how, like, even the other build sucks even more. Like, this game was not balanced, and I still took a -2, right? Like, what? Like, what? All right, let me show you something. Let me save this. Yeah, but it's not that game. I didn't lose because of Wizard. I lost because of Barb. Right, like, just Barb's melee just doesn't take any damage. There's too much. Melee just has too much damage reduction. And don't even get me started on helicopter monk, because those things are impossible to kill, right? And running a full damage build. Let me trade this thing. I don't know if I like this. I don't even know if I like. I don't think I'm getting a lot of value out of this. I'm gonna try something different. We'll try that. The thing is with disintegrate though is like they can hit you off screen. Like I can be right here and they can still hit me, right? Like disintegrate range is it should not go that far. So that's the issue with disintegrate range. There's like 4 things that need to happen, and I wrote like weeks ago. I wrote up. No, it was like last week or 2 weeks ago. I wrote up an entire. I don't know. It was like 2 pages worth of stuff. And the 2 pages worth of stuff was like disintegrate range is too much. Infinite wraith is an issue. Tempest is flowing strike is just the shield's too much. And then damage reduction to monk during their channel baton thing or whatever is the damage reduction is too much. Right? Those 4 changes are a huge problem. Yeah, I mean you can reforge your primary attack slow, but there's really nothing that we have that's a chill, unfortunately. Not for primary attack, at least. I'm trying to think, like, I don't think we have anything in the kit other than like Rain of Vengeance, Frost, like you basically to apply a chill. I don't think we really have anything. Positive, hobbling deck is okay because it drops, like, it slows people. I've messed with this every now and then too. I'm trying to think like what else is there. Yeah, I mean we could try hobbling deck, but that game wasn't necessarily an issue. Hobbling deck wasn't the issue necessarily, right? Okay, let's try this, because then I can run the thud here. I'll go back to explosive arrow. So now the thud, I'll do 38. Was it 38%? Because it's the awakened. If they're in my yeah, 38%. So either if they're in atrophied or if they're in my these. What's the lag here? Something's lagging really hard. Okay, game's lagging or something. Okay, so what should DH get buffed? Let me think. But see, the thing is though, it's like I don't need. I need damage right now. The issue is I need more damage. And yeah, just straight up the issue is I need more damage. So I don't think this is gonna work. I don't know. I don't think this makes sense. The only way to get more damage is to run. Let me try Death Dependent again. I was running this earlier and it was okay. I don't know if this makes sense either. Hmm. I was also messing around with Powerless Call. That was pretty tragic too. Because everyone's like untargetable. Windwalk, Race Form. What to change? What to change? Area Retribution versus Hunger. It's 10%. That's only 10% damage difference between the two. 10% of damage versus proc. A little more than a 1 proc per second with Theory of Retribution. Three. Yeah, so to get 4 procs, it'd be over 3 seconds. I don't know if that's good either. You go back to Lightning Rod too. I don't feel this knockback even does much. Yagami. Is that Lori Yagami? Hello? Oh man, what to change? What to change? I don't know. What other damage can I run? What other damage can I run? Yeah, Roaring Strike is difficult as well. Because once it's charged, you can't control. Yeah. And any iframe dash, you'll miss. Let me turn on damage numbers. So I said I was gonna do that, so I can see what's going on.
A new follower.
Zeddy, appreciate the sub. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why that alert was delayed 6 minutes, but thank you, thank you. And then the other thing is, I'm not sure what happened to the matchmaking, but it takes a long time. Some games or some sessions I sit in queue for like 20 to 30 minutes. I don't know, Tub Bishop, by the way, your question. I still am thinking about it. I still don't know what I would change. They don't want to give DH survivability. The only survivability that they gave DH was Ruinous Path. You get 11.4% evasion during Vengeance, which is what I'm running right now. The other defensive thing that we have is the escape shield on the pants. So those two things. You trade survivability for doing less damage. You could run control build, but then you need your team to do damage. I don't know. I just think the matchmaking is super imbalanced right now, and I don't know how they think matchmaking is balanced based on games I keep getting like that. Where's No Name Heroes? I need his input. I want to know what happens in his bracket. Where is he? That's the biggest thing, I think, is availability to survive, or ability to survive. DH and Wiz are my favorite, both super squishy. But the thing is, there's two builds. So you can run a survivability, more of a survivability build with Shakar Strafe. But then there's one class in particular, two classes, Tempest and Monk. You don't do any damage to. That's an issue. With Wizard, I feel you can, like the disintegrate build that they're running now, because of the range, it's okay. But when I try to run more of a damage build, I lose survivability. And I just turn damage numbers on because I'm curious on, I just don't see any of their health bars moving. So either I'm missing due to everyone stacking evasion now, or I'm lagging, or I don't know. So I'm gonna turn damage numbers on to see what's happening, because I just don't see any of the bars moving. Like, you know what I mean? No one's taking damage, it feels like. Yeah, ability. Yeah, I don't know what the essences are. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, they're probably gonna give Demon Hunter, like, they're gonna give Demon Hunter Sentry. They're gonna buff Sentry again. I am using 1 dash right now, but I use the normal build that I like to run, which just doesn't do a lot of damage, but you have a lot of survivability. Runs 2 dashes. You think it's because people are smurfing? That was also something that we've been complaining about for a year. I don't know. I don't know if that's the issue either, but there's a post about how compression works against, it's sort of normalized damage in raid instances where everyone's doing the same amount of damage on their screen, even though that one player might have more stats than the other one due to normalization. And someone made a post about normalization in PvP, and I mean, I know normalization exists, and I don't know if it's due to people intentionally lowering the res. It might be. For all I know, people, that's one of the issues. But that also goes back to one of the core problems that I flagged, which is reducing damage isn't the issue. It's people smurfing is the issue. But a year later, since we've been talking about that problem, I mean, Blizzard hasn't done anything to change it. So it's like they encourage it. On the East Coast, everyone's getting the Eternal pieces that give 2 hits of immunity. But that's the opposite of they just reduce damage, right? So why would everyone need to run more shields, right? You know what I mean? If they were just recently increased damage reduction in the past month by 20%, 2 patches. It's a little over a month now, but 2 patches. They reduce damage 20%. Why? For me personally, I do nothing now. Even when I run full damage, if I run slinger as well, I just don't see the health bars moving. So I don't know. I know the immunities, but it's 2 hits on a Demon Hunter is nothing. I can get through 2 hits in like 0.1 seconds, right? That's not. I know what the shield looks like. The last game that I played, those barbs weren't stacking any, right? They weren't stacking that. That shield is that golden, glowing, swirling shield-ish, shield-looking thing. I know what it looks like. It's not the shields that's the problem. It's the matchmaking that's the problem. You can't have that many melee on one side. Like, let's just take a look at this one. Look how much melee they have. This game's over too. Look how much melee they have. This is what I don't get. How do they have that much melee? Tempest is melee. They get their 30% damage reduction. What is this matchmaking, man? Matchmaking strikes again. Flasher, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, this is going to be bad too. Well. Let's see how this one goes. I don't think it's going to go very well. And there's I'm lagging too. Like, what's going on here? I mean, I'm okay. Well, I mean, I can clearly see the damage there. Flowing strike. I do see a lot of misses. Right there, I just saw a bunch of misses. So we're getting camped again, which is not great. And I'm not sure how that chain pulled me that far away. Immune to damage, immune to control, drop one walk. There's too much melee. Look how much melee just sitting on the... It's the same problem. It's the same problem again. It's too much melee. Again, it's too many ranged. Same exact issue as the last game. The lag. Oh. I'm lagging. Stunned. Dead. Right? Flowing strike. And I couldn't even get through the flowing strike shield. Like, that's just insane to me. Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand this matchmaking. Block, block, miss. Like, okay. That doesn't make any sense. 2 blocks and a miss. So if you look, like, there was no damage done. Well, I mean, he's got 1 walkout right now. What's going on with the... Okay, I need to watch that one back right there. So like... Okay, I need to watch that back. I need to see where the damage went. Okay, that's a barb there. That doesn't count. The barb right there doesn't count. I need to see what happens on Tempest especially. Like that one right there. I need to see what happened to that Tempest, because there was like, I saw 978. I think a white damage for 978. Let me see. Let me try to get some more. Wait, that just like, so Tempest is the melee, but yet I'm already dead. That just like the range of their stuff is, I don't think they should have ever been considered a melee class. I think they should have kept it ranged, because they have a look at the distance. Like, look at that distance. There's just so much blocking and missing going on. Absorb, block, miss. That's all I see on the screen. Huh. Alright. I think that's enough. I think I got enough. 8,000 on that one. There's a lot of misses and blocks. Okay. I just saw a lot of misses and blocks. And running accuracy isn't going to fix the problem either. Blowing strike, half HP. Drops windwalk. Immune to damage. But apparently it's balanced. Like, I don't want that guy. I don't care about that guy. I need like Stelius or one of the other Tempests. I need more. Okay. Yeah, okay. I saw a lot of white numbers. Yeah, but you lose escape, and escape is the only thing that is really good. I want to watch that back. I want to watch some of those damage numbers come back. Give me a second. I have ROE as well. We can do ROE, or sorry, Vigil Blades. Vigil Blades. Alright. Give me a second. I wanna look at that VOD, or the VOD real fast. One moment. I just wanna look at the damage on the screen. Damage. Alright. Let's look. Okay, so it's hard to tell because there's too many people. So me versus Tempest at the choke. I am probably 5 meters from him. 6 meters. I can't even get through flowing strike shield. And I'm half HP. That's nutty. That's just nutty. Let's see. New damage reduced patch pushes the needle towards defensive stats having more value. I mean, evasion. I have evasion. The thing is, range. You can't stack evasion as range because we don't have the damage reduction that melee has. That's the issue. Yeah, but here's the thing. Look. I will put on all my accuracy gear again, and even with accuracy gear on, there's still the issue. The issue remains. So look, I'll put on all my accuracy gear. How to change a helicopter? No, I don't know. This is the longest that I've seen. Actually, is this the longest that I've seen a patch go? Or no? Okay, this isn't the longest that I've seen, but there has been a pretty long time that I think this has been going on. I don't think Tempest should be considered a melee class. Just based on how everything plays. And the other thing is weird is even if you stack evasion gear, like look, I'll show you. Cause I tried stacking evasion gear and that doesn't really matter either. Where's all my evasion gear? No, but they're still considered, they're melee. They get the 30% damage reduction. The thing is, Demon Hunter shouldn't have to stack defensive stats. Because we still die anyways to melee. Like, so even if we stack evasion, which I can show what that looks like. Where is all my freaking evasion gear? Okay, there it is. Evasion shoulders. Resilience doesn't exist in World of Warcraft. They got rid of it. Unless you're talking like classic and back then yeah. Okay, where the heck is my other? Yeah, so like okay, evasion pants. I'm still missing one piece. 1, 2, 3. I don't have, the only damage immunity is like I think I only have one piece. I can change my vault selection gear to let me check something here. The thing is, okay, here's what I'm gonna say. So running a certain build only works against certain classes. So you get the issue with DH is there's not one build that works on that. Basically, you can 1v1 take a 1v1 versus every single class. That's the issue with Demon. That's the issue with Demon Hunter. Is I spent the entirety of today. Let me message. Hold on a second. I'm gonna change my chest again. Where the heck is that chest? Here it is. The resistance chest, fort willpower with evasion. So I'm gonna take that. Let me message Axion again. All right, so let me show you. I'm gonna let me just do this. This is better. Let me show you something. Go one. Okay. So shield immunity. Let me see if I have how much I have. I know I have one piece, but I think that's it. Yeah, so I think it's just that one piece of gear. This one. And then the chest will give me another piece, but I think that's it. I'll have to see if there's anything in the vault. Any other pieces in the vault? I don't think there is. I mean, fort doesn't really matter though, right? Strafe, critical hit, endure, knockbacks. Let's use that. Put it there. Whoops. I don't want to click on that. I mean, I know dead DPS to 0, which is why I like running this build, the Shakar strafe build that doesn't do like a ton of damage, but like you have a ton of survivability. That's why I like running this build. I need to go to but I still think like monk is, yeah, I still think melee is just it's just so good now. Evasion screwed up the game, and so did and the thing is, accuracy is strifed. So in order to push past someone's evasion, it sucks. It sucks really bad because I stacked the accuracy gear and it gets strifed, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's not good. So that's really tough. I mean, I like escape shield. I think escape shield is really good. That's just my personal opinion, though. Or 8. Oh yeah. No, Demon Hunter has 11.4% evasion on Rune's path. So don't forget, DH also has evasion. And then, you know, obviously you can get the evasion eternal pieces as well, right? I just wish the escape shield was a little bit bigger. I mean, Andy, when you fight me, like, I actually don't think I fought you today. Did I fight you today when I was running a different build? Because I do more damage against you, but I also die really fast because I have no survivability. I wish it wasn't strafed. Okay, yeah. That's when I was running the impale. Yeah. So I do more damage, but my survivability goes way down. Because that build was running Ruinous Path Vengeance, which gives you the 11.4% evasion and whatnot. And then I was running a game where I was like, I was running Grain of Vengeance Wolves, and I was just trying all kinds of different things. I was just, you know, I was messing around. I feel tankier. Yeah, because of the iframe, right? Like the iframe, this, I can like iframe a lot of the damage. I definitely agree. I think I have a whole lot more survivability. 100%. Like 100%. Oh yeah, did you see that? Yeah, I was trying all kinds of different things out today. The entire day I was just messing around with different builds. Yeah, I was running the wolves and the impale. That was funny. That was terrible. It was awful. On the training dummy, it does so much damage, but in practice, it was terrible. Like I couldn't kill anything, and I'm just like, wow, okay, this sucks. So, okay, let me check the. I thought I was just messing around, you know. I'm just messing around. People get mad though when I mess around. Like they don't like it. They get very upset when I mess around, and I'm just like, it's just a game, man. Like, don't get that mad. I'm just messing around. Okay, there's no helm. This is kind of juicy right here. It's got accuracy on it. It's only 6%, which is terrible. I think I already have the chest, right? I picked the chest out. Yeah, I did. I don't think there's any other gear in here with the immunity shield, so I'm just gonna have to go with that one. Yeah, just that one. Okay. What do we got? No one's entering anyways. Everyone's doing that thing. Wolves are OP back in the days. I know wolves were awesome back in the days. I like the wolves. Maybe I'll get lucky with I don't know what Blizzard's doing. Oh, I got some pieces that I'm using that aren't right. That's okay. It's the kind of messed up, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. $15K armor resist. Yeah, I wish. That's crazy. All right. Well, we already got pushed back, which is not good. Someone needs to get up there and... Oh, boy. We need to get this tower. The lag, dude. The lag, man. We need to push out more. This guy's just camping her. I don't have DPS for this tower. Like, I'm not in the right build. Like, this build doesn't have damage on the tower, you know? Push tower, guys. Come on. You guys gotta kill these towers. Man, this is tough, dude. I think we got it now. There's a Howler's Call. You guys my thing. I'm just kind of trying to stall for my team a little bit here. Wow, they killed... Like, we're not pushing the tower enough. Like, they're too worried about... Oh my god, like, we shouldn't have lost that fight. The issue is... These guys need to push the tower. Like, they spent too much time fighting. Like, this should not... This score should not have happened. That was a bad loss. Yeah, I know. Like, we need people to push the tower. We need melee to push tower. The problem is, we didn't have melee. Like, the problem is, we had too much ranged on one side. Like, the range is worthless. Range is worthless, guys. What up, Hector? How's it going? Alright. Let me finish taking the gear that I was looking for, and then because I think that's the only gear that I have in the vault this week for me. I think there's nothing else, no other eternal gear. Let me check. No. Yeah, nothing there. Nothing there. Already have pants. Check the shoulders. No. Chest I already have. Resistance, that's gain a shield. Yeah, okay. Nothing. Alright. Let me fix my gear and double check this stuff. So there's a helm. Primary attack damage, that's kind of worthless. Yeah, those are both kind of worthless. Uh. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna run this. For now, at least. I got this rune. And then what rune am I running in here right now? Let me run this. Okay. Hold on, let me see what's going on in clan chat. No, like so I'm not a part of the decision making process at all, so I'm not gonna argue. Okay, accuracy. All right. I learned my lesson with like trying to be helpful sometimes just doesn't work, so it's better just to keep your mouth shut. So, like, there are things that get discussed and I'm not a part of the decision making anymore, and so it's up to them. It's up to the people who are the decision makers now. I'm just here to play the game, but everyone seems to forget how to play, and then they fix it. But you should remember, right? You should remember what works and what doesn't work. So I don't know. GG's, Azu. Damn, I wish I didn't get rid of that one immunity piece that I had. This lag is also kind of tripping me out a little bit. I decided to say something in clan. Probably should not have said anything, but you know. What was the score? Let me see. Dang. I mean, we got hit. Demigods won. Well, they stacked. They must have. That's crazy. Let me see something. I know what ours look like. What did? Wait, what's? Oh, that's what they did. Stack one and then take all the other ones. That's the strategy for them. That's a good strategy. That's why I don't want to be a decision maker anymore. YouTube Premium is what? Why is that so expensive? That's crazy expensive. Nobody misses me. Nobody. Maybe my girlfriend. No, no one misses. Yeah, maybe because I don't know. Maybe she says she does, you know. Dude, where's No Name Heroes? We need him to weigh, and he's very vocal on Reddit. You know? Is anybody else's battleground queues like super long? Do I need to restart my game? I might have to restart my game. I feel the game keeps lagging for some reason. See. These was a smurf post. People say, wait, saying people smurf to reduce queue times. Yeah, I saw that too. Around 9K seems to be decent. I was at 8,300. I put in like a bunch of 2-star gems, and it still took like 15 to 20 minutes for me. But I also thought maybe it was because everyone is not legend yet. I just thought maybe the matchmaking was just all crazy because of that. Let me check. Let me check Reddit. Let's see what's going on Reddit today. Anything recent? Let's see. Do one smurf. Yeah, but see, okay, look. The thing is, every time I drop my res, I still get the same people in my. I still get 10, 11K res people, even when I drop my stuff to like 8K res. I dropped to 8K res, and then I was worthless in the game that I was in. I did like nothing. Like I did nothing. Yeah, so I dropped my res like 2,000. I dropped 2,000 res, and it was crazy. All right, let's check out what's going on Reddit today. $6K. I don't. People are dropping red gems and runes. No way. Are they really? Wait, can you do that? No way. You can take out runes, and then people put them back in. Dude, this is like the rune exploit exists. Is that what people are doing? Is that why I keep getting such imbalanced games? Dude, there's no way that's what people are doing. No wonder these games that I'm getting are so one-sided, but apparently the game thinks it's fine, and I don't get compensation for it. What? Oh, they leave them off. Yeah, the warband points I know. Oh, so you just take the runes out. Totally. Is that why my matchmaking time is so high? Because I'm the only one that still has the runes in? No way this works. There's no way this works. And then the warband points. How would you do the warband points though? How would you do the warband points? How do you do the warband points? Because the tableau is just upgrade, right? You can't. Oh, you swap off protector? No way. That's, oh my god. Oh, the remnants. I forgot about the remnants too. People take off the remnants as well. What? What if I just don't put my remnants back in? This is so stupid. They need to fix all of that. Well, the fast queue, you know? Okay, so we'll see what the putting the runes back in works. Is that an exploit? What up, Mandy? If you leave it off, then good for you. The toxic smurfs are the ones who put things back on. So there's people who put like, I'll leave them off. We'll see how it plays, cause like, oh my, yeah, but look at this. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can put runes back in. Oh, you can. Okay, I'm just gonna put them back in, and because that's stupid. And red gems too, dude. How is it that bad? How is Blizzard not fix this stuff? They need to lock everything when you queue. Okay, so runes, Reliquary remains. That's just, I don't get it. Like, it's not that hard to lock your power, combat power, like your character power. It's not that hard to do. A couple lines of code in matchmaking, so it doesn't matter whether you take your stuff off or not, right? It's gonna be the same thing. Right, you know what I mean? Because it basically just considered combat power overall. Doesn't matter what you do to any of your stuff when you queue, and then you lock it, right? Based on everything that's in your bag, and it doesn't matter if you take it out. That's how they fix it, right? Just make it consider everything that's in your bags. So if you're like smurfing, that gets rid of that problem. If you find some exploit to take something out, that fixes that problem too. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I didn't know it was that bad. They got a lot of melee power though. I just spread it all the way around. Yeah, I mean, either that or it just considers everything that's in your bag. So even if you take anything out, you know, it follows that. The thing is though, even with taking out the runes, we're still gonna lose this game because there's too much melee on one side. Right? So like this, too much melee. And every game that I get, there's too much melee on one side, and we have more range than they do. Like that's always the scenario, the lose scenario for me is like, how come I don't have, you know, more range, more melee on my side? Like that's always my complaint. But I don't know if there's some kind of like exploit that's going on, but unfavorable matchmaking, every single game seems to be too much melee on the other side. And I don't know if it's because like people, there's some like thing that's going on. Like, I don't know. I don't play that much. So I don't know if there's something going on that I'm not aware of, because it's like every match, it feels like there's just too much melee on one side. We have so much ranged again. Like we're just stuck in our spawn. Like this is what another game where I'm just showing like we're just stuck in the spawn again, right? So Sid, what do your games look like when you play? Huh? You stream your games? I don't know if you stream your games. Freaking melee just everywhere, dude. You do stream it? I want to see what your games look like. Because Blizzard's like, oh, let's reduce the damage. And then it's like, oh, let's reduce the damage again. And it's like, oh, let's reduce the damage some more. I'm gonna. Do you stream Battlegrounds though? Cause I need to see how the game plays, BG wise. Cause like, it's every single game. There's just melee just destroys us, and I feel like I'm missing something. He did stream BGs. All right, how many melee are in your game? How come I don't get on a team that has more melee? Should I just take out all my... It was... Oh, net 3 points. It was only 3 points? Okay. Do I just take out everything then? Is that what you do? And you take out your damage gems too? That's crazy. Oh. You take out your runes and all your red gems to lower your... That's wild. And then do you just take out all your yeah, I know you can't put the red gems back in. There's no way this works though. Does this... Okay, well maybe we keep the gems in and that's just too much changing though. How are people managing to put all their gems back in and change their warband their Heliquary stuff? How are they doing all that? Because that's a lot of equipment moving, right? Like you're moving a lot of equipment around. Wait, that actually didn't lower my... That actually didn't lower my stats that much. Hey, my APM's like 800 when I play Terran in StarCraft. You know? Okay. Taking out... Yeah, but taking out the Heliquary remains didn't drop my stats as much as I thought it would. It only dropped them like... It didn't drop them that much. Nah, it's not 800. My APM is 300 to 400. 800 would be nutty. 800 APM. That's crazy high. In the very beginning, it's like 300 to 400, but my like sits around 180 to like 220 when I actually play. The remains, yeah, the remains didn't do that much though. Like I said, not that much. It drops your combat rating though. People drop the 4K res? Jesus. This is what's wrong with the game. Like, I don't understand how they don't just fix it. They need to make res, damage, and life a priority again, right? That's what they need to do. They need to undo that dumb change that devalued res. Because then all the smurfing problems happen after that. So if they just undo the original res change that they did, damage and life would be super important still to have, and then people would get rid of stop smurfing. Because if you smurf the 4K res with 8K secondaries, and you're gonna get crushed by a 10K res, right? Like, they're gonna beat you every single time. Do people really care that much about win rate though? Like, I don't care. Like, I play freaking wolves and, you know, the zone impale build, right? Like, I'm just messing around. Like, when I try to be semi-serious, I run, you know, the build that I'm running now, right? Like, this is kind of stupid though. I don't really want to do this, you know. I think they should just snapshot your character to the highest res of secondaries you ever had equipped and use that for matchmaking. Now, well, I mean, what I said was just consider everything that's in your bags, right? Like your Heliquary, your runes, and then it doesn't matter. Like, that would be one way to do it. The other way to do it would be to just make res like important again, right? Because them making res less important devalues the crap out of everything. Like, devalues the market gems because no one, you know, is buying 5-star gems. In my opinion, they care about being called out for all stats and no kills. Really? People say crap to me all the time. I don't really care. Because at the end of the game, or at the end of the day, this is a game. This is not an esports game. There's no money on the line. I'm just vibing. I'm streaming, And it's just like, you know, I'm just vibing. I just want to chill. I just want to have some games, you know, get smacked around by barbs. Oh my gosh, look at the melee. I have a lot of melee on my team. Wait, what's going on here? Wait, how do I have this many melee? This is... Well, we might win this. Wait, how do we have so much melee on one side? I'm a pretty positive person, yeah, so maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna win though, but we have a lot of melee on my side. I'm on defense, so it's not, you know how that's gonna go, right? Like that's you know. Mouse went out on my screen. Oh, someone popped the health pot. Nice. Oh. What's this guy doing? Why are you standing on top of me? What? Oh, what's going on there? I don't know. He just like came over and said, "What's up?" You know, like it was so funny. Doing all right. We got melee stopping power. You know, that helps us so much. I think someone felt sorry for me. And gave me more melee this time. I got it. Did I get it? Oh, he got it, I think. Died though. Wow, what an amazing difference when you have melee on a team, you know? Who would have thought? Who would have thought melee makes all the difference instead of freaking a team full of ranged, all ranged? That's crazy, man. Crazy. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? You know what I mean? Like, that's the only reason I could do what I did, because there's melee in the game. Like, I don't know. See? This game is now determined by who has more melee. Naughty. Naughty. It almost doesn't make sense to, like, let me see something. No, they didn't change the melee. Like, melee consistently is stacked on one side, you know? And it's whoever has more melee seems to be the one that wins. At least in the current meta now, it's whoever has more melee. And this build is good. I talked to Blizzard. I mean, oh, look who finally shows up. No. So their stance is they think Blizzard is... Their stance is they think their change... They think that their change is good. That there's nothing wrong with matchmaking. BGs are balanced. That's their stance right now. And believe it or not, they didn't say this, but I swear, I think they're going to reduce damage even more. They're not going to admit that to me, but they're saying that they're still monitoring the situation, which, like, they still think damage is too high. Like, that's what they think. And the reason they think damage is too high is because there are bots playing this game who just die, push in at the wrong time and die. Where, like, they keep rewarding bad playing. It's so dumb, man. No one can... Yeah, you're right. No one can get 65 kills. No, listen, I've said, because people still dive too fast. But Tempests live forever, but because Flowing Strike and Windwalk, they're not taking damage. Right? So that doesn't necessarily count against their stats. Because if, like, you're immune, you take no damage, right? That doesn't go into the data. We have melee, so this might be looking up. I'm a melee. Yeah, right. Wizard melee. Oh, man. Like, I just like people who just want to play the game and have fun, you know? Like, yeah, it sucks to lose, but, like, you know, comments like that who just, like, make it fun, you know? Just, we know that sometimes we lose the game and stuff like that because of bad matchmaking and whatnot. Like, that's what I like, you know? That's what I like. It's supposed to be a fun game, but then, you know, there's a lot of times people will talk crap on, and it's like, hey, like, why are you talking crap? Freaking Henry here with this 10 million. Oh, that hurt. We'll see what happens with the new essences that come out. I'm expecting the worst though. No, stupid. Don't touch me. Wow. Might still in combat from... Yeah, I wish they got nerfed. They're gonna get buffed next patch, you know. Blizzard said that melee is still dying too fast, and they need to reduce damage by another 10%. That's what they said. Oh. No, please! And I wish I had like Tar Black Rain or something, you know, to get me out of that stun. That would have been nutty. Nutty. Yeah, I agree. I keep saying that I don't think Tempest should have kept the melee. Right? Like, I think that was a big mistake on their part, changing that. That never should have happened. I'm gonna die. Just be sure. But there's no hybrid classification though. I mean that could be like a thing, but there's no hybrid classification. Would you only give them 5% damage, extra damage reduction, so make them have 20 instead of 30? I don't know. Wow, you beat Henry. I mean, sometimes it's just because we had melee to soak a lot of the damage. And plus, I'm running a little bit more defensive reforges. I went back to... Oh, wait. Did I go back to... Hold on. What am I running? I don't even remember what I'm running on this build. I think they should be ranged. I agree. Alright, no, we're getting queues now. Earlier, we were waiting for like 30 minutes. But they changed it though, Aston, because when we did the playtest, it was ranged. And they changed it to melee because people were saying that they had to get close. And I mean, I guess they're right. Like, you do have to get close, but when I'm standing here and their flowing strike can hit me, right? Their wave edge and whatever else they throw at you. Yeah, those things hit, they can hit you from a range. And I agree. I think they should... That would fix a lot of the problems with Tempest. Just make them ranged. Yo, look at this juicer match, man. Carry me. We got juicers on my team this time. Throwing. Oh man. May the juice carry you. Yes. Yes. You want to see zero skill? Just take... Apparently, you could take out all your stuff, you know? I'm just following the juicers here. Maybe the game felt bad because I have 0% win rate today, you know? And they're like, oh, we got a 0% win rate? We gotta step it up. You know? You got away? No way. Zero, you know, you're not wrong, dude. 0%, yeah, setting the bar low. You are correct. You miss old BGs? I miss the days of the Grace one-shot. You guys remember the Grace one-shot? Man, that was great. Those are the days. No, they got me. It happens all the time. Look at Andy rolling around, spinning your thing like a helicopter. You think you're so cool, don't you? What's this guy running to? That Tempest should have died. Oh boy. I don't know. I know I'm behind on chat. I gotta focus up here just a little bit. Because, you know, I got caught out. Someone told me to focus. Hooray, we won. We had juicers. We had a lot of melee. Again, we won because we had melee. I did nothing. Lego buffs don't stack. What Lego buffs? Let's see. Barb's out of control. Yep. You know, I class changed the barb last week. Really? How's that going for you? You feel OP now? You feel OP? I read those essences. Barb essences got 2 to 3 months. A lot of the melee has really good stuff. Alright, whale killer. Sounds good. Wait, Andy, what the... I don't know what you're saying about the Legos don't stack. Skills don't stack. Like modifiers, like both for like crit. Yeah, those don't stack because it always takes the highest one, right? Right. So if you had, for example, crit pants here, and then you ran gloom, both of those don't stack. We all know that. Oh, you're replying to Raze. Okay. My bad. Any tips for a monk noob? Ask Andy. He's like the whalest monk on the server. He's in the chat right now. Ask him. Yeah, the heal isn't striped. It's 2.5%. But there is an internal cooldown on the amount of times the heal can proc per second. It's like 1 second. It's like a little over 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah. I think it's a little bit over 1 second though. Sort of like what they did with Wolfheart. It's over a second. I feel people might start using Battle Guard gem as well. You think? That's why I just run away from you, so you don't get your evasion stack. You know? Oh, you're using Battle Guard. Look, we have a smurfer. He's smurfing. Should I run Battle Guard too? Damage reduction, you know? Blessing the Worthy was good for damage reduction too. Will you stay up to 3 a.m? No. I don't do like server first stuff anymore. Majority of my evasion comes from Mystic. Well, majority of my evasion came from Rune's Path, but that build is not that great. Like, I don't... Shakar Strafe still is, I think, is still good. Oh, yes. I got juicers on my team again. Some favorable... And I have Lulu on my team. Oh, let me ask her something. You like Tar Black over Swing? Whoa. I never. Oh, you're on mobile though, right? Or no, you're on PC because everything's lowercase, so you're on PC. You like PvP trinket? Yeah. Too much World of Warcraft for you. Oh man. Oh, iPad. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's hard to swing on mobile. I agree. Dead here. Why is that thing so big? What up, cursor? How's it going? Are you gonna sit? Are you gonna stay at till 3 a.m.? Exactly. No point like in pushing anymore, you know what I mean? It was before I would want to push and like really be server first on things, but I don't know, I just like I'm a little bit more casual now. I just want to like, you know, chill and play the game. Oh my goodness, that hurt. Uh, 3 a.m. is like the server reset for challenge risk, so you can be server first on 300 to 350. That's what we're talking about on YouTube. Lost my peak death at the very end. Tragic. Silver 2, success. Wait, you get slapped? Really? I cleared 300, no problem. At, I think 43,000 combat rating, I think is what I had. You only have 4.7k armor pen? What? Freaking you wreck everyone. What do you mean? Crazy. Nutty. I wonder why they do server reset at 3 a.m. and not midnight. It goes back to like a long time ago for Blizzard stuff. They always do maintenance or like resets and stuff like that, like 2 or 3 a.m. They've always done that. What you're saying is I should stack more armor? Is that what you're saying? I don't do DPS against 8.7k armor. You know? Freaking Andy. Look at that, dude, no damage. I need stacks. I need my gladiator stacks. Oh, they're gonna win on attack. Holy, something just crushed me. Oh, baited. It went for it. I'm dead though. Or we're gonna lose this because look at the. They got it's pushed really far already. What? They got Henry too? Oh my. That's nutty. Look at me, I'm an Echo. Gotta kill me 4,000 times. I'm dead to this demon hunter. Holy. I mean, if you want to clear the older levels, all you have to do is just, you know, wait till the next difficulty. And then there you go, right? Like, that's all you got to do. Oh, I got compensation. Well, this is the first time I've seen compensation in the game. My build is, it's on my YouTube, but here you go. I'm hungry. What's this? This is why I don't queue with Tong. Oh man, what's this? I need to think about food. I'm hungry. What's going on here? What's he doing? He's just popping cells. What'd you guys do for food today? Thinking about food now. There's pizza, there's fried chicken, a burger. All right. Should be long enough. What's up, Bishop? I need or Anne, need them weigh in on some food choices. Yeah, but sweets are like, you know, sweets. You gotta, you know. There's pizza. Rabbit, why can't you right click a copy at timestamp? That face. 9:20. Now I have to like scroll through. $9.20, let's see. Oh, because you went AFK. And then he... Oh, I see what happened. What do we got? Oof. Why is there no Halloween sale? I mean, there's not gonna be a sale probably, but there will be next week with the essences and some, I think, Halloween cosmetics next week. I'm hungry. Wait, this guy left. He just rage quit. Oh, did he rage quit or did he just leave the raid? I think he rage quit. Oh. Did you steal my health potion? Yeah, you did. Oh, there's Tub Bishop. Tub Bishop is just talking about food. I need you to weigh in. I got a lot of melee on that side. I think this dude left. Because I don't see him on the playing field anywhere. Unless he's number 4 up there. He might be up there. All the way up there already. Yeah, look at this. This monk's just chilling here. I just need to get some damage rolling here and then... lag. A lot of lag. Pizza or fried chicken. That's pretty much what I have so far on the list. Like that, dude. He takes no damage. It shouldn't be a thing, you know. It shouldn't be a thing. Well, Pizza Hut has this like deal where you get a personal pan pizza and like a side for like $10. You know, it's pretty cheap. Look, Tempest, not a ranged class. They're a melee class. I'm not sure. If I was thinking more like Southern fried chicken was what I was thinking. They need to, I'm telling you, they need to fix Monk, but like, how does Monk play at lower res? Like, is Monk still super good or like strong or like what? I don't think Korean fried chicken. I'm not feeling Korean fried chicken. I kind of wanted like Southern fried chicken, but Gus's is closed. So I missed my Gus's chance. So many monks, man. Take the fried chicken and put it in a sandwich. Dang, dude. Dude, I just get killed by a Tempest. Like, you know, crazy. I was thinking sushi though too, but it's too late for sushi. Shield stacking and defensive stance lets you tank. No, I don't want tacos.
A new subscriber.
But look at this, man. Like he melee, or they're not range, right? But like, man, they hit you from range so hard. That's crazy. Thanks for the prime. Whoa, thank you so much. Thank you. Zepto. I think it's Zepto, right? How you say it? Appreciate you. Buffalo chicken wings is the boneless buffalo chicken wings, which, I mean, I guess they're not really boneless buffalo chicken wings, you know? See, look at this. Look. Yo, come. I want to see something. I just want to see how much damage you avoid. Come, like, for you, it's top right. Come top right. Like, near your spawn, if you're still here listening. I just want to see how much misses I get and how much, like, damage. That's whole door. Where are you? Come up here. I don't know. No, get away from me. Oh, it's too late now. I just want to see, like, cause I see it. I don't even see a miss indicator though. That's the thing. It just straight up. It's like tick rate, right? So, yo, he did leave. He straight up rage quit. Pizza. All right, I'm so hungry. Let me see. Hold on a second. There's a delay. Yeah, I just want to see, like, you pop flowing strike, and I just want to see how long it takes me to get through. Let me. I was thinking about this. They have this, like, Pizza Hut big box thing, or not big box, but like there's this thing that they have. Well, I think Blizzard. I mean, Blizzard just doesn't like ranged. They okay, straight up, Blizzard doesn't like Demon Hunter. Everyone doesn't like Demon Hunter. But Demon Hunter can only do damage though. That's the thing that people complain about Demon Hunter the most. But like, if you run Spiteful Blood, it immune so much of their burst damage, especially if they run Pain Sower, right? So if you have a Spiteful Blood, you're fine. If you drop Windwalk, you're fine, right? Like, good players don't die to Demon Hunters. But like, their data that they get are from players that just get 100 to 0 in like half a second, fighting a Demon Hunter in like a spot that they shouldn't fight, or like, and that's the data that they're using to make changes to the game, and it's crazy to me. I could get regular pizza. I mean, they like Demon Hunter skins, but they just don't like Demon Hunter. Okay, so there's natural hot chicken. That's an option. There is pizza. There's Pizza Hut, and then there's like a nice sort of hybrid between New York and California style pizza. I think this place is far. Oh no, they're closing in 9 minutes. I don't know if I should order. Get a steak? Not tonight, man. That's too late for a steak. Most of the steakhouses are probably closed. There's Wingstop. This pizza place is closing. There's Korean fried chicken. Panda Express. Panda Inn's too far away. I don't think what else we got. Ice cream, that's not very fulfilling. I mean, I don't want to order pizza because they probably already powered off their ovens and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's kind of messed up. 9 minutes before they close. And you order a pizza? I kind of could go for pizza, though. Fried chicken is heavy. I'd order just a burger, though, too. I don't know. Sushi sounds good. We got backdoored on Vigil. So they had a lot more melee than we did. We had too much ranged. And we just couldn't DPS the tower enough. Because like, Demon Hunter can't tank towers. So while I can kill a lot of people, we didn't capitalize. The team spent too much time fighting players instead of the melee. The melee needs to stop fighting the players. The melee needs to run past the Guardian and hit the towers. That's what they need to do. That's what happened. But I mean, it's all good. I guess you live and learn. But you know, people should know how to, you know. I could get Korean fried chicken and then kimchi fried rice. I want to do that. What do you mean, cool story, bro? Oh, that sounded very like passive aggressive. So why'd you ask then? You know how to tell which class devs like them by their cosmetics? I don't know about that. The cosmetic team are the designers are a different team than the devs, right? Like the content, what do they call it? Graphic design artists? The graphic artists are a different team. But DH does have a lot of cosmetics. Out of any class, I think DH has the most decent looking ones. Fried rice is a lot of carbs though. Let me see. What time did they actually close? They're open till... Oh, accepting orders till 10. Oh, this one's far. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I could do tacos. I'm not queuing because I need to eat. I need to figure out something to eat. Maybe I will order tacos. You said tacos, right? Burrito tacos. Could do that maybe. Where's that place? I'm gonna order Korean fried chicken, I think. Alright, give me a second. And kimchi fried rice. Ordered food. Yeah, I ordered Korean fried chicken. I know it's kind of heavy, but it's alright. I'll eat a couple wings and then eat the rest of them for tomorrow. Oh, Bishop, it's your moment to shine in Discord. Someone's asking for Demon Hunter help. Got me wanting tacos at 7 a.m. Sorry. I got no, I'm hungry, so skin wise, barb whiz also done really well. I didn't like the one Halloween barb thing that they did. Monk skin is probably the worst. Yeah, I think, yeah. People complain about monks a lot. Tacos 7 a.m. hit different. I mean, if it's Taco Bell, they hit different at 7 a.m. for sure. For sure. But, you know. Pregnant zombie, yeah, that one. You think that was the best one? That one, I don't know. That one was a little. That one's a little out there. It's very grotesque. I don't appreciate the monks. What? No one's slandering monk. I mean, they should get nerfed a little bit though, you know. Let's be real. New to Diablo Immortal and looked around and I don't know the ideal legendary farm. Just I mean, probably Southern Dreadlands is probably the most popular. It's probably the most the hardest place to get a group though, because everyone's farming in that spot. I just look for like farm spots in world chat or ask your clan. I would suggest joining a clan and having them help, you know. That's probably the best thing. That like join a clan that's gonna help you. It's rough as a new player and trying to do everything solo. Once you get the hang of everything, you could probably, you know, be a solo player but still be in like a clan. But you really need to be in clans because you get towers and you get perks from that, you get rewards from that. You need to find a warband as well because that helps you as well. So I suggest finding a clan and then joining a warband and then finding like loops circle farm. Yeah, there you go. What Ray said. It's so bad it's a collector's item. It's terrible.
A new follower.
It's terrible. Hatsune Atsune, appreciate the sub on YouTube. Thank you.
A new follower.
And Lobos, appreciate the follow on Twitch. Thank you. Necro skins aren't great either. Oh, who's saying nerf monk? Everyone's saying nerf monk. Even Andy, who's like a whale monk, is saying like monk is crazy strong. So when you and plus like people are class changing to monk too, because monk is super strong. It's tough. Like I don't know what I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually. You know, a lot of times I just, you know, it's you can't kill everyone, and the thing is to kill a monk, you need a hard CC like a stun or a freeze, and then you can kill the monk. And what I was saying earlier was I was running frost traps, which works on monk, but then I don't do enough damage to kill the monk in the frost trap window, and then my team doesn't have enough damage either to kill the monk in the frost trap window. So that was very rough. Monk has been bad. No, do you not remember the one-shotting with the Shimmerlin monk, which just one-shot someone? That was crazy. Do you not remember that? I remember that. And then do you remember the Shield of Zen that absorbs so much damage and they were unCCable? I remember that too. And what else did monk have? There was another one, Bell of Sorrow. Like that one, that was terrible too. I remember it was like Bell of Dome of, you know, Sag, you know, Dome of Sag. Gotta CC them. Yeah, but now you can't like CC them at all unless. No, I mean you can CC monk, but I just don't have enough damage. Like I said, I can frost trap them all day long, but I need teammates to do damage to them while they're frozen. And it's like that was the first year. What? So what? Demon Hunter had like as soon as DH is strong at all, immediately Blizzard nerfs. Immediately. How long did knockback shot last? 2-3 weeks? And now everyone's immune to knockback, and then yet, you know, knockback shot doesn't do anything. What about the one where you could drop Zen or whatever? Is it Zen on the and then be unkillable as well? Or is it Bell of Sorrow or something? I can't remember. Monks used to run something. It was blue. Was it the blue dome that made them super tanky? And then yeah, there was that one too, I think, right? What was that one? I forgot what that one was. Oh, the inner sank tank. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah. No, they nerfed. Yeah, but they nerfed escape. Before, this was unlimited, and now it's up to 4.35 seconds. So they nerfed it, though. So. And they also nerfed Electrum Luna. It used to be Electrum Luna was you could indefinitely use a knockback on someone, but now it's. Oh wait, hold on. I can show you the skill. Right here. Can only be triggered once every 6 seconds against enemy players. So every time DH gets anything, it gets nerfed. I'm telling you, DH like they hate DH. They hate DH. All the good stuff gets nerfed all the time. You know? And then when you could daring swing from here, like through the corner up to the edge, yeah, that got nerfed real fast. Okay, that was an exploit, but you know, still. Yeah. Blizzard loves Necro the most out of any class in the game. Necro by far is what everyone loves. Blizzard loves Necro. Let's just be real. Okay, there's one. I know, but it was fun. And then the knockback shot nerf, that was... I think that was a little uncalled for too. That was a bit much. And everyone has CC immunity now anyways. Here's what I propose. Okay, listen. Instead of Blizzard nerfing damage, what they should have done was give us a new defensive gem. That's what they should have done. What raspy? Wind shear was, yeah, but it was great, and then that got nerfed real fast. But like Monk is immune, everyone's immune to knockback now, right? So they should undo that change. Give DH's knockback shot back, right? Like. I heard a rumor of a 2-star gem that put a random skill of an enemy on cooldown. Huh. I've not heard that rumor. And even if I did, I couldn't say anything because of my NDA. That's why, like, sometimes, like, it's nice to be in the program sometimes, but then also, like, you're bound by certain things, and I don't know. It's tough. There's times where I'm like, I wish I could say some things, but you know, gotta refrain from saying things. Oh, it was when Spiteful came out. Yeah, so I can give opinions on leak, but I can't confirm or deny anything about leaks. That's usually how it goes. see. I would primary the first shot to make sure I could aim it. Yeah, and first shot of strafe always goes backwards. What? I love that pretty much all classes are now somewhat viable. Who's not viable? I think too many DHs are not viable. Well, let me think. If there's anyone that's really underperforming, not a lot of people play Satyr. Trying to think, like, but I would agree. Like, yeah, I think I would agree with that. And that's pretty. I was like a pity match for me because my win rate's so low, 0% win rate. You miss Vigil. A lot of people miss Vigil. That's all good. Keep being the voice for PvP. As a WoW player and busy adult, this game scratches the itch in that there's ways to fight up weight classes. But here's the thing. There hasn't been a player council meeting for a long time. And the player council is not just partners. There's a mix of players that are on that council. And a lot of things that we discuss, some of them are PvP, but there's other things with the game where it's discussed. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm violating NDA here or anything like that. So, I mean, whatever. Like, there's a council and where Blizzard asks for feedback. And not only like in the partner Discord as well, like we give feedback and stuff too, but like random players in the community are part of this council and they, you know, give suggestions as well. There hasn't been an official one of those for a while, but I'm sure that the players that are on that council still, like, you know, give feedback. They have a channel to give feedback. And also there's Reddit, right? And the Diablo forums, the official forums that people give feedback. I'm not the only one where that has a view. Like, there's a lot of good views out there. Some are, you know, whining and complaining and it's kind of unjustified, and sometimes mine is too. But for the past year, I've been saying the same things and hasn't been addressed. So that's the most disappointing thing, is when the core of the problems aren't addressed and then they do something that basically like the damage reduction, for example. It doesn't fix the core problem with why the damage reduction needs to happen in the first place, which is like the smurfing problem and the heliquary problem and taking out your runes problem, taking out your red gems, right? It doesn't address any of that stuff. So they applied the wrong change, in my opinion, and I was very vocal about both of the damage reductions, saying that I think it was the wrong change, but they don't really listen to me. So yeah, haters have been making comeback with the Spartusner. Really? You think so? BK, I would agree with that. BK, I don't see a whole lot of BKs. Remember the dev Q&A? Oh yeah, I don't know. I wish there was more of a... This game has a lot of great things going for it, but... And just like... I mean, Andy knows this because he played WoW as well, but like even in WoW, there's comps that are good flavor of the month comps that are good for a season, not good for the next season. Like Rogue's always got nerfed to the ground. Even I still played Rogue, a Gladiator every single season, even though some of those seasons Rogue was the absolute worst. But I feel like Demon Hunter is like the Rogue, where they never want the class to be too strong, and like good Demon Hunters will still be able to play Demon Hunter, but it's just going to be very rough, like it is right now. I think it's just very rough for DH. So yeah, like I still like Demon Hunter. I still like playing this build. This is by far, I think my most favorite build is the Shakar Strafe, because it gives great mobility. It does pretty good damage. It has some control, not against Monk because, you know, they're immune to knockback, but overall it has a lot of good elements. This build does. I think Eternal Gear didn't break the game, but a lot of the Eternal Gear is overtuned, and instead of addressing the overtuned Eternal Gear, You know, they just said, oh, let's reduce damage, which then made Tempest even stronger, right? So that kind of stuff. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, but it's way worse in this game than it is in World of Warcraft, because there's actual people, some of the WoW partners, that are gladiators that say they need to fix things. It's the same kind of thing, right? You have your gladiators that are they're WoW partners, and they have a channel in the Blizzard. They do the same thing. Blizzard does the same thing for Overwatch, all their games. I just and I see what goes on with Diablo 4, and I feel like this game is the redheaded stepchild, and it doesn't get a whole lot of support. Yeah, so there it is. An anti-CC. Yeah, I've suggested that for a year. So instead of keep giving us damage gems, if they gave us a defensive gem, the last defensive gem was Spiteful Blood, right? So if they gave us another defensive gem, maybe more people would run it. Like people are running Battle Guard now. They need to give us a new 5-star defensive gem. That's what they need. They need to undo the dumb res compression where people smurf and choose secondary stats over res because damage in life is meaningless. They need to fix that. Make damage in life, and they need to fix the Rune exploit too. Like that's ridiculous. Because how much is that? Like, just call it 8 on each 8. 64, 60. That's a lot. I mean, oh, okay, 64 is not that much, but it's still a chunk. It's still a chunk. 64 is still a chunk. You think Satyr is underrated? My server first legend was a Satyr, 2.3k res. This build works great right now. Wait, are you still playing Satyr, or like, what's up? You know, I haven't looked at lately the gems on the market. Anything good on the market? Keep buying sapphires. And the remnants, yeah, I mean, it's... I think that's actually been reported already. It just... This is so much. 242,000. That's crazy expensive for that. That's even too rich for my blood. That's like all my orbs right there. Like, that's crazy expensive. And it's not even that good either. Like, it's okay. I think the other rune's better. The OTH rune. The glitching boss. Appreciate that sub on YouTube. Thank you. 1k fort and will from remains, so 100 secondaries. Is it 1,000? Yeah, a little over 1,000. What's your thoughts on wizards? They're okay. They're not like... I think disintegrate range is crazy. Like, I think it goes too far, but they're not as bad as Monk and Tempest. Monk and Tempest, they can just tank so much. And wizard, no one wants to run like the frozen orb wizard. If I was a wizard and I wanted to play support, but see, support's just not fun and no one wants to do it. But if I was a little bit lower res, I mean, I guess I could drop my res and run support DH. I mean, we could do that. So I have a support build that I was running, which runs like frost traps and things. I was testing it out earlier. It's definitely, you can't do it as a whale because you give up too much damage. You have but it requires very particular gear. You need to run barons. You need a lot of potency, which I don't have. And then you also need these pieces, the ones that basically, this one, loss control durations on affected enemies are increased by 16% when you critically hit them. You need to stack 4 of these pieces, because then your frost traps and your stuns and things will last 4 seconds, 5 seconds with enough potency with barons, and having this at 64%. you can get like 4 or 5 second freeze. And then you run the essence that resets knife trap by 0.3 seconds for every primary attack. And then yeah, you don't run strafe at all. You basically just run frost traps, rain of vengeance. You run grace pieces. You run 2 barons, 4 grace, or you could run conflag in there as well, or banquet. But basically you're running like a potency build and a dot based build, but I just don't have the pieces to do it, number one, and number two, I just don't have the potency to do it. But if someone was a necro and played demon hunter, I would say, and you had a lot of potency and you had barons, I would totally run like a support DH, because that would help. You need to be able to freeze some of the melee, and if you don't want to do it on wizard, you could do it on, who else has freezes? Demon hunter, right? I don't think anyone else has a freeze. And winter set doesn't count. Who else has a hard freeze? Anyone know? Wolves and Veil Pierce. I tried it. Ask Andy. He saw me run it earlier before stream. Like, I was messing around all day with different builds. I don't know. Sid there? I don't know if Sid's still there. Monks have a freeze and Barb has a freeze. Barb isn't a hard freeze. I was gonna say I didn't think they did. Oh, that's right, Monk. The thing that pulls you, right? It's a freeze. It's a freeze pull. What's that? No one runs that on Monk anymore. But yeah, there's a freeze pull on Monk too. That's right. That's right. Forgot about that one. Yeah, that's it. Cyclone freeze. Yep. Forgot about that. I lost 10 games in a row just messing around with builds today. And then I came to the conclusion I had to drop, basically would have to drop my res and play support DH and just chunk my secondaries, right? Have a high secondaries and then just run 1 and 2 star gems. Anything that basically buffs durations of harmful effects. So I forgot what all was here. I guess I could just look at the market too. Ultimate, Carson, no. Respite, block, no. Sound skills, no. No. Killing an elite or what? Who uses that? Primary attack, taunts non-boss monsters, everlasting torment. Nope. 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 Increase. Nope. Increase duration of beneficial effects. Nope. Duration of your shields. Nope. Increase damage done by your charge skills. Nope. Lock chance. No. Continual damage done is increased. Yeah, maybe. Oh. There we go. Duration of harmful effects you increase. Yeah, so you'd have to run Misery Elixir. That would be 1. I think that's the only one, right? That would be good. And then obviously run Pain class and some dot stuff too. Mother's Lament, Viper's Bite. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see. I don't know, gamer. It's not in a great place. It's okay. Way harder than it was, for sure. I mean, Necro, but play all classes. Ran the support DH build for ages, and then Tempest came along. Which support DH build? There's been a lot of them. Like, I'm assuming traps. That was the most support-ish build. Never understood why bio is like 4%. It's 2%. But the 2%, you apply bio all the time though. Even though it's 2%. Like I have bio now and you'll see it gets applied all the time. Even though it really does nothing because my potency, I just don't have potency. But it's a 2% chance. Oh no, it is 4%. Why did I think it was 2%? Did it used to be 2%? I thought there was a 2% gem in there somewhere. Ah, you're right. My bad. I think Seeping Bile is still a really good gem. It ticks really hard if you run dots. Which apparently in the 4 to 6K res, everyone runs dots. Like dot is the name of the game. Don't stand on top of me, man. That's the worst place to go. Lag. Wait, is that a Sank Monk? Look at me, I'm a Tempest. I'm not ranged, but you know, I can kill you from range. Crazy, that's crazy. Crazy that they're not considered a range class. Really? he should get the memo. No one plays that build anymore, right? Not a range class, but my goodness, does he hit hard from ranged. Oh yeah, I see sank. Best range class in something. Yeah, that's crazy. Look. Flowing strike and then just stun and then shield you gotta get through, and then Zephyrs everywhere, and it's just crazy. Left side's getting pushed pretty hard. Oh. That monk is using base sank, which gives 30. I'm saying, which monk is it? Which monk? This one? It's Tempest. This one? It's 50. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know anything about monk. You tell me. Oh, XO. Yeah. I got all the hands and stuff. Mystic Strike. Shield of Zen duration. Whoa. Shield of Zen. Inner Sank. See his shoulder. What's this? Ascending Rain Cloud. Inner Sanctuary increases evasion rating by 7%. 1 out of 4. 7-sided strike has 15% chance. That's pretty good. %? How come? Oh, let me guess. Because they're melee. Demon Hunter, you know what we get? We get 11.4% evasion rating on Vengeance. Like one piece. Oh, wait. Why we get? I feel like Demon Hunter just gets. I recognize a few of your teammates. They're from your server. Nice. Yeah, well, that's sorry, I missed that. Yeah, Curious the Decimator. You know what DH gets? We don't get anything. we get crap. I think we'll go like a couple more, and then our food will be here in a little bit. You're allowed to share any news on the ETA for new essences. New essences come out next week, right? I'm pretty sure that's what everyone's saying. They don't tell us anything about the essences. I don't get any previews for that. There are some previews that we get, like major previews. We'll see, because like there's like a press kit and stuff, but for minor essences stuff, we really don't get a heads up. Some of the creators asked for more of a heads up so they could make videos in preparation for it. However, I think what ends up happening is they need to translate from NetEase into US, and then that's why everything's kind of delayed. Smokescreen bomb essence. The gas. What? Hey, listen. What they need to do is make flamethrower a thing. If they make flamethrower a thing, I will run around and burn everybody with that flamethrower. Okay? I will wail out. I will load like $20,000 and buy every single citrine on the market. I will max out my potency. I'm not just kidding. I'm not gonna say that, because they would do something like that and then everyone would hold me to like maxing out my potency. Yeah, so I'm not actually gonna agree to doing that, but I'm just saying, if they make flamethrower thing, I would consider doing it. Okay. But the thing is, they would never make Demon Hunter move as fast when they're channeling as fast as Monk moves. Okay, that's what always happens. We never move fast. Monk moves so fast when they're channeling, and that shouldn't be a thing. You know, Horizon points are in potency. Well, sort of. They're sort of in potency. It's supposedly like a Halloween patch, so we should be getting something, right? For an OG escape, yeah. Yeah. Someone wants to play Howler's Hunt. I'm on defense again. Yikes. What's that? Spider? Whoa. That necro is. What the heck? I wasn't even in that thing. It still got me. What? Okay, yeah, that's that hurt a lot actually. Yeah, they're gonna reduce damage again because yeah, almost got 100 to 0 there. The Blizzard thinks that's a problem. He's running Bone Wall too. Monk's annoying, man. I'm gonna die. I have to. The DH came over to the side here to help, so that's what's going on. That's why we're in trouble right now. I'm just gonna keep trying to stall, but they got it now. GG. And all that time for us to lose. Like, I'm just fighting freaking monks the entire time. Monks and crazy, dude. And then we got just people feeding on that side. It's crazy. Crazy. All right, this is the last one. My food should be here. So this will be my last one after this one. Nah, that was a rough game. That was hard. I think we needed maybe like one more melee. Fighting that satyr and that monk for a long time. That just took a long time. I did as much as I could to hold too. I guess I could have died a little bit more on the idol. Could have popped crown too. I'm thinking about upcoming week. So the upcoming week, yeah, probably just a Sunday stream again. I almost streamed last week on Friday, just a couple days ago, but then I decided I just wanted to play some Apex that night. I didn't stream. Sunday stream for sure. Maybe a weekday stream, but probably not, because you know, full work week. I'm gonna be tired. Probably not. Probably not. It's difficult with basic attack on PC. Really? It's easy. Like Demon Hunter on PC is easy. You have to almost have to play it, especially this build. I don't think you can play it on a touchscreen. There's too many inputs that you need to do, like fine inputs. Going on right now? There's a lot of melee. He used to watch, but I don't know if he still does anymore. After I took the break from the game, I haven't really seen or talked to him. Like every now and then I'll see him in a BG, but like also because I took a break from the game, so he removed me from his friends list. So like, yeah, I just haven't talked to him for a long time. Look at that side, dude. What? They have so much melee. This is the thing. They have so much melee. And this is one of those games too where I want to be like, Blizzard, what are you thinking? Right? Like, what? I don't understand why you think the chains that you guys made to reduce the damage taken, and now it's so hard to kill at melee because you don't do any damage. There's just 4 people just pushing and like they just rotate out. By the time you can kill one, they run away, then the other one takes the damage, and then the other 2 come back. Like you know what I mean? This is crazy. And look at the evasion. Look, miss, block, miss. So I don't know. It's dumb. I don't know what data Blizzard's looking at, but clearly they don't look at my games, because this should not happen. Look, miss, block, miss, block. 0 damage. Like, 0 damage done. Can't even get through flowing strike shield. Top players still play on PC. I mean, I think majority of people still play on mobile overall. Die. Yeah, it's like it's just too much melee. I don't understand how builders think this is fine. How is it fine? Like, please tell me. Explain to me. I mean, Blizzard just doesn't really respond anyways. But explain to me how they thought that this was okay. Look how much melee, man. Like, yeah, my food's here. This is the last game. But this is what I mean. If I just clip this together and show and play back, block, evade, miss, like block, miss, and then when you do damage, you do like triple digit damage to their shields, and they just none of their health moves. I don't understand why Blizzard thought that reducing damage was the right move, because that doesn't make any sense to me. It just clearly doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I wanna, yeah, GG's, man. I wanna say something, but like, or say, hey, you know, this is what I'm talking about, but it falls on deaf ears. Like I said, they do their own thing. Doesn't matter how much feedback I give, it just feels like they just do their own thing. They do what they want to do. So, like I said, it's kind of one of those things where during an exit interview at work, you want to say everything that's wrong, but you know it's not going to do anything. I'm kind of at that point where it's just like, I just don't want to say anything, because it's just wasted energy on my part, because nothing's going to change, unfortunately, because I've been saying the same thing for like a long time, and just things don't change. Let's see. I remember I hit the sub button. It's delayed on my end, but I appreciate the sub. Let's see what else. I remember you mentioned this briefly before. What's your thoughts on dot summon build as a lower res DH PvP? Is this light better to control objectives with that build, like solid movements, etc.? I tried the straight build, which was fine, but the opponent is slightly higher res or CR. It's nearly instant death for you. Yeah. Summon's build is probably the best choice. Make sure you put your power into like potency though. Okay, I am going to hop off. I'm gonna go eat my chicken and my fried rice, and I will be on Sunday again. So next week I'll be on Sunday. So yeah, normal stuff. Make sure you stay alive, and we'll see if we get new essences this week. Make sure you stack your loyalty bonus so you can grab one right away. That's always what I do. And yeah, hope everyone has a great week at work, and I will see you all next week. Have a good one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye.